Hey Scorpios, welcome to your reading. If you're new, welcome guys. To my lovely loyal subscribers, welcome back. Let's see what we have going on for Scorpios. Okay. No, it sounds about right. You guys know I'm a Scorpio too. I feel like you're learning to say no to people. I feel like we have to learn to say these healthy no's and put this exclamation on it. No is a complete sentence. And I feel like this is what's going on with you guys in September. Like you are, because it's coming to the end of our solar return before we renew, I feel like you're just tired and you're just like, no. You're just learning to say no, point blank, being a complete sentence. And it is a complete sentence. You don't, if people say to you, but why no? You don't have to explain yourself. And Scorpios, if people are saying that to you, this might be a lesson that you're learning. No is a complete sentence, right? Because I know we have cross watchers here, so it could be very well that, like, they told you no and that's it. No is a complete sentence. So I think it's difficult for some people to understand, but I feel for you guys this is a healthy no that you're learning to say to people for your time, your energy and things like that. But look what it brings you. Look what it brings you. Success in your spiritual lessons. You know, like freedom. You're not like letting people hold you down, drag you down anymore. You know, you're flying free here. It brings you success, being able to say these no's. It's funny, I was doing a reading not so long ago and I was trying to say to somebody, say yes to things. You know, sometimes we have to say yes to new experiences and things like that. But I feel like you guys being, you know, the kings and queens of new experiences and always exploring it first and being the upgrade and leading the way, it's time to say those healthy no's. And set those healthy boundaries. And when you say it, you mean it. And do you see? No brings you success with an exclamation. So it's not like, okay, will it, you know, help, or will these healthy no's, you know, get back? It brings you success here. You're flying high. So in September, a great time for success. Whether that be in finances, love, this is an opportunity for you to shine here. Okay, so take the opportunity and roll with it. Chemistry, there's a strong magnetic attraction here. So I definitely feel that somebody is being pulled towards you. Look at this between their hands. There's just something magical between you that's pulling you both together here. I definitely feel there's someone magnetic. It might be you, like that, because of this no, you're pulling in like an empress or an emperor, that life of abundance and success. You know, when you're in charge of your destiny and you say no to that negativity or anything that's not in alignment with you, everything is just pulled to you that, you know, you want, need, ask for. Everything just seems to be drawn to you. So it wouldn't surprise me if this magnetic energy and attraction is just everything pulling towards you in September here. As we come up to our solar return, the stars align and then it's like magical. Everything going your way and things like that, renewed energy. But this is a beautiful time for success. You're a magnet, so I wouldn't be surprised if you're pulling people, money, everything. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other here. So yeah, somebody wants to talk about something. If you don't want to talk about it, say no. You know, people could be coming in, asking for your energy, asking for your time. And listen, successful people do this very well. So you could be like, what's the missing ingredient? I'm doing all this and why aren't I successful? Why are things falling down for me? Because you need to learn those healthy no's. Successful people know that no means no. So what are you doing with your time today? Could you help me move this? No, because I'm putting into myself. But if you're going off helping everybody and being helpful and being likable, you don't have no time to create your own business, to be your own success, to heal yourself, to put energy into yourself. You know, I just want to talk to you for a little bit. Don't forget that's time. So I really believe that maybe at one time you wanted to talk to somebody, maybe now you don't. And I think it's just about honoring your own feelings here, that no means no. And they'll have to deal with it. That's, you know, it's like the divine, your guardian angels celebrating like, wow, Scorpio, you finally got it, you know. No means no. Don't explain to nobody. Because I feel like there's a lot of things that could be blocking your success if you are still giving your time endlessly to people who wouldn't give you that time back. Because look, if you're like there and you're like, okay, I'm caring about you, once you start actively caring about them, they no longer, you know, are interested here. Your angels are like, yep, Scorpio's doing it again. When you should have said no, and I knew it, I should have said no and walked away. So let's see. Very strong masculine energy present for you. So do be careful, because you might have, if you've got that strong masculine energy, you might be quite pushy with people. And you don't want to do that. You just want to be firm, right? So the bottom of the deck is Two of Pentacles here. So you could be weighing up a decision here, codependent, and a lot of things happening with the Ten of Wands. You could have huge projects on and, you know, starting new businesses and things like that for yourself, a new contract, and, you know, because you're working towards this success, you could be working very hard. And, you know, some people, I guess they might not even know they're doing it with this Page of Swords, but they could see you working very hard on your own business, on your own success, and say, hey, come and help me. Or, hey, I need this conversation, I need some advice and things like that. And they can already see you've got your hands full. And this is why you have to say no. Because what happens with the Ten of Wands, if you take anything else, the Tower here falls down. So if you're already taking on too much, you know, and people want you to do for them, no. Because, you know, no. Seven of Cups. So you could be having some weird dreams here, Scorpio. But I feel like this might confuse people, that you're finally... It's so weird that, you know, saying no to people will confuse them. They are used to you giving and giving and them taking and taking, and you saying no can be really confusing to them. But for you, it's a really good thing. It brings this success. It attracts all your blessings to you without you giving them away. Maybe just an explanation of, hey, I'm focusing on me. It's no offense against you. It's nothing personal. So here, you know, if you have another option for somebody to go talk to, you know, go talk to it. You might be saying no to a lot of admirers at this time as well, Scorpio. So this could be people wanting to date you because of this chemistry, wanting to talk to you, wanting to spend time with you, and you're having to say no to these other options. You could be single, but maybe your heart isn't. So this is why you could be saying no. A lot of people just coming in and being attracted to you because you're this magnet. There's this chemistry here. So it could be even talking to a few people on dating apps and things like that. There it is, that Ten of Wands. Just be careful because you've had a lot on your plate. So you know, been balancing this on this fine line here that you're trying to walk and trying to juggle everything for yourself. So see what's worth sacrificing before, you know, a tower comes down. Because this is an end of a cycle. So you could be getting tired carrying all these sticks, and if you drop them, Tower. So it's like everything balancing on you and everybody depending on you and things like that. It could be becoming overwhelming for you during this time, or confusing if we're not saying no. People could just be trying to take advantage of you. So the Divine's saying, hey, the way to success is to say no, no more. I'm not taking on your responsibilities. And then I see you getting a lot of offers in September. Maybe some people want to help. Maybe. The Hierophant. Yeah, this is a divine lesson that brings change into your life and wisdom. So you'll get a lot from this starting to say no. You'll understand, like, okay, it's okay to say no. And you know, it's okay. What did I just post? That you can get used to people not liking you, because if people are trying to take advantage of you and forcing you to, you know, if they're only going to be in your life because you're doing for them, do you really need them in your life? You know, so I feel like you're, again, maybe seeing that you'd once stopped this and cut off people who wasn't serving you, and you might have picked up a few more people along the way that you maybe, you know, clearing out of your life now again. So the Hierophant here brings change and wisdom through a test, through you being able to say no. And if you don't, a Tower probably, you know, with this 10 of Wands, because you're already juggling a lot, you know, and who's there for you? Oh, it's just a conversation. They just want to talk to me, but you could be missing out on the deal of a lifetime, right? So the Hierophant's saying, you're going to learn. If you keep picking up these waifs and strays, you know, these are going to be like dependents on you. It could even be like, you know, helping your own children out and you're picking up the burden, but we've got to allow them, you know, to pick up. And it's hard to watch your children fall down and then pick themselves up. But if you don't, this becomes such a burden on you that it becomes a very valuable life lesson. And being Scorpios, we usually learn through loss. So we don't want to do, a wake-up call here. So there is a wake-up call in September, an end of a cycle. People coming towards you, maybe even feeling stuck and weighted down at this time. But when we're weighted down, let go of what's holding us down if you want to fly. Because there's some sort of epiphany coming here, that, you know, no. Oh, it was that easy to say no. I don't have to do everything for this person to love me or respect me, you know. Or sometimes you don't even have to share your wisdom here, the Hierophant. You could be trying to help somebody and talking to them and say, hey, get rid of that person. You know, if they keep coming round to you and causing problems with you. So let's say this would be a sister that you're talking to, or a friend, and they keep going round and putting all this burden on you and saying, well, you know, I'm having this problem in my relationship. And then you give your wisdom and advice, and the next week they're back with them, and then the next week they want to come back and tell you, guess what they've done? They've done exactly the same again. And you give your wisdom, and again they go back to them. You will learn there are people who thrive off this drama. Don't forget, we're all working within our light and shadow side. So some people want this drama. They never want to change it, okay? So you might have an epiphany like that. Like, okay, I've gone down this path again where I've allowed people in who aren't really serving my higher good. So it's making me feel burdened and weighed down. So a wake up, right? Knowledge, the Hierophant, change and wisdom, via a lesson, but at least it's learning and teaching you to say no. Like I said, you could have already been through this and had to cut people out, and you're saying, hey, why? You could be confused. Why do I always have to end up cutting people out? Why don't people learn before I have to get to the point of cutting them off? And then they say, you know what? Why has the Scorpio cut me off or ghosted? you just need to learn to say no and stand your ground here, okay? Six of Pentacles, there's got to be more give and take from relationships. If not, you'll end up just giving and giving and giving. I feel like you never really learned how to receive. So the Six of Pentacles tells me that you, in every relationship, whether it be romantic or family or friendships and things like that, you end up overly giving and burdening yourself to multiple people throughout your life. So it could make you off balanced at times, and this can be a perfect time to bring yourself back into balance, saying those healthy no's and putting up healthy boundaries, and good money energy coming in. So a good time for your career to start working on that and focusing on yourself, or even health here with the Six of Pentacles, because you'll have success during this time. So it's like, you know, if you need time to focus on yourself, do it, right? If people are not going to wait around for you, it'll show you who they are. It's just that simple, really. If you want to focus on your work and they're saying, hey, no, I need you to do this for me, and they can't understand that you're working, then I feel like whether they know it or not, this person is sort of sabotaging you. And it could even be at work. So let's say if you're overworked and you've got a lot going on with the Ten of Pentacles, you should take some rest before, you know, the Tower comes. So return to good health. Yeah, King of Pentacles. So a wonderful time for business for you guys. So I could see you focusing and working really hard and getting rewarded for this. So that's wonderful, Scorpio. Getting financial rewards for the hard work you're doing, because you do have big projects here on with the Ten of Wands. So wonderful. Finding a good company to work for, or getting promoted with the King of Pentacles. This could be an earth sign that is attracted to you, also wanting to make you this offer. I feel like some of you could be confused about an earth sign. There's something with the Hanged Man there where they're trying to, we say, pull the wool over your eyes or confuse you, tell you that something is good and if it's bad, and then if something's bad, that, you know, it could really be good. So they're trying to trick you on something there, maybe. So you'll get some sort of clarity on that. Or an earth sign could be waking up after a long journey here. If you've been on a long spiritual journey, and you could be finding out that they haven't let you go. But if you've been struggling financially and having to spend and save wisely here, I feel like if you've been saving, you did a good job. Okay, now's the time for it to give you something to stand on during, you know, difficult times, even confusing times, something you didn't see coming. So some financial blessings that you didn't see coming happening here. Again, a lot of grounding earthly energy in September. We know it is Virgo season at the beginning, moving into Libra season at the end, but at the beginning it's really good energy for you guys to, you know, whatever you've been working on, whatever project, for it to pay off and you to find that success. Eight of Cups, yeah. So we see you reluctantly walking away from people who maybe have been taken and taken here and, you know, couldn't take no, and you have to, again, make the stance of, okay, I have to make the big changes because these people are just draining me. I feel like some of you could be, you know, around some people who have been draining your emotions, and you have to walk away to sort of recoup yourself. Some emotional loss happening here, or some emotional withdrawal from somebody. Either if this is reversed, then take it that way. So somebody could be withdrawing from you, or you withdrawing from them. And it could be because they're confused emotionally what they want. A lot of burden, a lot of stress in a relationship, but they can't let go emotionally. So finding it very difficult to let go. Queen of Wands jumping out here. So somebody will take action to walk away. your natal Venus will be coming into alignment, so you'll start to look good. Queen of Wands energy, you'll start to look good and feel better as you walk away. Ace of Wands here now, so we see opportunities for you not to miss financially in September, so go for it here. Aces are always about opportunities, and yeah, don't miss them, guys. Ace of Wands is somebody reaching out and communicating, taking action to try and talk to you. Somebody definitely wants to communicate here, right? With this heart-to-heart conversations. It's like somebody saying, hey, I've woke up. I haven't let go of you here. I want to talk to you. And you're like, well, you walked away because you had other options. Yeah. Left me by myself? Well, I learned. And you gonna learn today. The answer is no. Yeah. Let's see, Scorpio. Let's see. True healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the trigger. So if somebody comes in and triggers you about any sort of past situation, true healing occurs when you will give yourself permission to feel. Okay, so allow, if you've been emotionally avoiding something, give yourself permission to actually feel what it is you truly felt. You know, because you're confusing your emotions, which will confuse your intuition, confuse your inner GPS in which direction to go. So allow yourself to feel, because you've done so much work healing, and these things keep cropping back up because you need to feel it, okay? It's okay to not be okay, and it's okay to be okay, because some people get survivor's guilt and say, hey, things are going so good for me but not great for them, so I have to give my time and energy to them. Well, no, you don't have to give away your blessings. So whether these feelings that live beneath these, you know, triggers are good or bad, allow yourself to feel them. Especially gratitude. If you're thankful that things are starting to go right in your life, especially if you're doing something creative and it's taking off financially, and you might see other people struggling and asking for handouts and keeping you down, you know, that no is a healthy boundary. Give yourself permission to feel happy, healthy, wealthy, loved, without that guilt. If it's sadness that you feel, allow yourself to feel that sadness. Cry it out, get it out there. You don't want stagnant water in your body, because then, and only then, will this true healing occur, Scorpio. Good luck, guys.